Welcome once more to my YouTube channel. Karibuni tena sana. I'm so glad that you're here. And to my new viewers, welcome. Subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so that you can be the first one to be notified once I post a new video. So karibuni sana once again to the Lift Up Talk Show with Justina, and today I'm here with a very interesting topic kama kawaida. Our topic is about moving beyond rejection. Moving beyond rejection. What is that rejection that we are talking about? Rejection is the sense or the act of feeling unwanted, or the act of feeling like you feel like you're not receiving love from other people. You are feeling rejected, unwanted. The simple term that we can use is unwanted. Yani unakataliwa, unajihisi kama wale watu wengine hawakutaki. So today we are going to cover that topic, and I hope that you're going to move beyond it in case you're suffering from rejection. In case rejection inakusumbua, today I'm going to help you. I'm going to talk to you with the little knowledge that I have. Nikusaidie you overcome it, we fight it, we destroy it in the name of Jesus. So when you talk about rejection, everyone feels rejected in one way or the other. Kila mtu anasikianga hapa nimekataliwa. But now we have other category that they are so sensitive with this rejection. And these people, they always feel rejected. Even where they are not rejected, they feel like hapa sitakikani. Hata kama watu they are assuring them that you are welcome, we love you. They always feel rejected because they are so sensitive about that rejection. Because this kind of people will always look for a sign from someone for rejection. Let's say wameenda mahali and wamepata watu, and these people are so welcoming. Huyu mtu ako na sensitivity ya rejection, yeye atafeel too rejected. Ataangalia hao watu, ataanza kuangalia signs za am I being rejected? Hawa watu kweli wananitaka hapa? Anaanza kujiuliza hayo maswali yeye mwenyewe. So what are these signs that these people do ndio wajiangalie kama they are rejected even when they are not? Facial expression yao itakuwa different sana na yule mtu mwingine amekuja, yeye anajihisi comfortable, ana feel wanted. You know, kuna mtu ataenda mahali even if he or she is not wanted, yeye ataenda tu ajisikie comfortable. Yes, watu wenye amepata watu hawamtaki, but yeye because hana ile kitu ndani yake ati I'm always being rejected, yeye ata feel so comfortable. Yao hawamtaki but yeye ako so comfortable. Ataketi, ata feel comfortable and ata interact na wao. But kuna yule mwingine, he or she is wanted but anaangalia tu signs, hawa watu ni kama wanitaki. Facial expression, anaanza kupima watu, huyu mtu hivi venye huyu mtu ananiangalia ni kama anitaki hapa. Wao wenyewe wako na hiyo kitu, they are so sensitive about this rejection. Facial expression. I'm sorry guys, so today I have my 2 points hapa because on my last video I noticed that I am missing some points juu niko peke yangu, mara nyingine naongea najirudia. So today I decided to have the master 2 points hapa ndio nisiruke the main point. Interpreted behavior. Yani tunaweza ita misunderstand point. Watu kama hao wenye wako high sensitive na rejection, utaongelesha mtu alafu yeye atarukia ile jambo ajione ni kama huyu mtu hivi ameniambia, ni kama ameniambia hivyo juu anataki. Misinterpreting. Wana misinterpreting maneno. Unaambia mtu kitu kidogo, yeye asha misinterpret, alafu hata anaweza kujibu in a rude way because akili yake imejump ikamwambia huyu mtu amenijibu hivi because ananireject, hanitaki. Ama kama it's in a business, mtu amekataliwa kwa biashara na it was genuine. Unajua si lazima uende mahali utafute kazi upate, but wao wataichukua in a negative way. They will always misinterpret things. Waanza kusema huyu mtu ananikataa, so akiambiwa kitu kidogo tu anajibu in a negative way. So they always misinterpret. They have misinterpreted behaviors. Yes, they have misinterpreted behaviors. Another point is attention bias. Attention bias, they will pay attention to some, tuseme mtu alikuwa ameinvite 10 people kwa wedding yao, ameinvite 10 people, 9 wakakuja, mmoja hakukuja. So you will realize this kind of a person who has a very high sensitive in rejection atapay attention kwa ule mmoja mwenye hakukuja, ati hawanipendi, sasa ona nilimtuma hakukuja. Haoni kuna hao 9 wenye wamekuja, anaona kuna huyu mmoja mwenye hajakuja. Because a normal person, I have told you wakati mkuu anaanza kuongea, everyone in one way or the other feels rejected, but kuna hao wenye wako high sensitive. So utapata kuna huyu mwingine mwenye ako high sensitive rejection, yeye ataalika wale watu 10, watu 9 watakuja, mmoja atakuja. Atafurahia sana kupata wale watu 9 wamekuja. She will be so happy. Na aseme labda ule mmoja alienda mahali alikuwa hivyo, yani ajipe to excuses. But huyu mwingine mwenye ako high sensitive in rejection, utapata ameanza sasa kujirudisha juu ya huyu tu mmoja hajakuja. So they are attention bias. They pay attention to small things, to vitu tudogo they pay attention to them kuliko pay attention to the other positive side. And we have yes, facial expression, we talked about that. Yes, so hivyo ndivyo tunaweza explain the people that are the people that has high sensitivity in rejection. So we have different types of rejection. Kuna mahali ama areas tofauti zenye mtu anaweza feel rejected. We have familial rejection. Hizo ni rejection kwa familia. Hiyo ni area yenye unaweza feel rejected. You will feel in your family that you're being rejected. You might start to feel kama watu wa familia yenu wanakukataa. Your brothers, brothers zangu ni kama watakangi nikue hapa. Those kind of things in families ina happen. That's why unapata watu wengi sana kwa familia wanajitenga na mabrothers zao. Unapata example in a family, they are 5, we have 3 brothers and 2 sisters, but you find out that kuna mmoja tu anakaanga peke yake. Why? Akona ile spirit of rejection. Actually, I can call this thing spirit of rejection because ni kitu iko ndani yako. It's a spirit iko ndani yako. Na hiyo ndio inakuongoza. That's why inakwambia mabrother zako hakutaki karibu na wao, mabrother zako, masista zako, this and that. My parents ni kama wanapenda mabrother zangu kuniliko, unaanza kujitenga na wao. Unaanza kujiisolate wewe mwenyewe. In families tuko na watu wengi sana that are feeling rejected. Yes, and I've called it a spirit. So the second thing, we have social rejection. Social rejection is where you feel rejected in your social life. Kwa tuseme marafiki, unafeel ni kama you want to be, unataka kukaa peke yako juu unafeel ni kama wale marafiki uko nao, they don't want you around. So your social life inakuwa wewe most of the time you are alone because you feel no one wants to be around you. That's what you feel. Maybe iko hapo, you know, you might be feeling rejected na ikue sio hivyo. Ikue watu they want to be around you, but wewe kwa spirit yako inakwambia these people are rejecting me. So in your social life wewe utaishi kujitenga na watu and having some funny behaviors that will also keep people away. You know, even if it is a spirit, wewe mwenyewe unaweza changia watu kukaa mbali na wewe because you will start feeling that hawa watu hawanitaki karibu na mimi. Hawa watu wataki kuwa karibu na mimi. Sasa vile utabehave itachangia wale watu kweli kukaa mbali na wewe. Yeah, right? So I think you're getting my point. We have rejection in a relationship. Rejection in a relationship, let's say it's a man and a husband wako pamoja. Where you are always feeling that this man doesn't want me around him. Huyu mwanaume anitaki. every man you find who una feel huyu mwanaume anitaki, and now you start behaving funny wanakuacha. So that's why you will find out you're moving from this relationship to the other relationship, because everywhere you go you have that spirit of rejection, and you feel like kila mwanaume anitaki. Si kila mwanaume akutaki, you have that spirit of rejection. Na ukiwa na spirit of rejection, kama hujaimaliza, wherever you go, whatever you do, itakufuata. So the spirit of rejection in relationship, unaweza pata it even affecting your nini. I can combine the rejection in relationship with romantic rejection, because in a relationship
go.
So you will find out in rejection kwa relationship, it will also affect your romantic, yani itaku affect pia romantically, because if you start feeling like this man or this lady doesn't want me, pia ita affect your intimacy with that person. So this spirit of rejection can do a lot of things in a relationship, because you will find out una feel huyu mtu anitaki, utakuwa na mawazo mingi, hanitaki, wacha tuachane na yeye, vitu kama hizo. So this spirit of rejection iko kwa relationships, iko kwa family, iko kwa social life. Social life, when I talk about that, iko broad. Your social life pia tunaweza capture your uko kwa biashara zako, wacha tuiweke mpaka huko kwa biashara. Unaenda unapata kwa kazi unauza vitu, but you start feeling like watu wataki kuninunulia, bwana wanakuja wananunulia wale wengine na waninunulie. That spirit of rejection can follow you anywhere, anytime. Yes, so kwa biashara, kwa relationship, kwa marafiki, kwa kuongea, ukiongea tu unaanza kujihisi watu hizi sasa, hizo ni nini niliongea? Sijaongea vizuri hapo sikuongea vizuri. Ni kama watu sasa, watu walibaki kusema sasa nimeongea. You start questioning yourself. Unaanza ukisikia umeanza kujiuliza hizo maswali, jua that you have that spirit of rejection. Actually, we are going to look at the things that was gonna happen if you have that spirit of rejection, and we'll do that after the break. Welcome back to Lift Up Talk Show with Justina. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your comment. So we were looking at moving beyond rejection, and tutaendelea hapo pa how does rejection manifest itself. Utajuaje uko na hiyo sensitivity ya rejection? Utajuaje uko na hiyo spirit of rejection? So there are so many ways to do that. Sorry, if you start feeling or if you have social anxiety, you always afraid of being judged by others. Unaogopa kufanya vitu mbele ya watu, sasa watu watasema aje? You will always have a fear of doing things that are embarrassing. You have social anxiety. Uko na uoga ya kufanya vitu mbele ya watu, ama kufanya vitu ambazo watu watakujaji, ama wewe unafikiria tu sasa nikifanya hii watu si watanijaji, watu watasema nini? Social anxiety. Perfectionist. Kuna wale watu ni perfectionist. You always want to do everything perfect, but remember, no one is perfect, for only God is true. And so you can't be perfect, you don't expect to be perfect. But sasa kuna watu, they want to be perfectionist. They want to do everything and leave it to be perfect. You have that spirit of rejection. Unataka kila kitu ikuwe sawa ndio usifeel ni kama utakikani. You don't want to be judged, you don't want to do anything wrong. Na uwezi fanya kila kitu ikuwe sawa, so you can't be a perfectionist. Lazima utakosea. For every human is into error. And we also have jealousy, guilt. Hizo vitu, if you start feeling jealous of others, tu vitu tudogo ushafanya, tuseme you have done, mtu amekwambia let's do this and that, then umeenda mmefanya and you're left feeling guilt. Uko na ile guilt, sasa what have I done? Ile kitu kweli tulifanya vizuri? Hizo maswali. Kitu sasa alifikiria tulifanya aje? You are feeling guilt. Kisha fanya kitu, alafu these other people, umefanyia mtu kitu, let's say umesaidia mtu na 200, alafu unabaki na ile mawazo ya
hiyo 200 kweli ameona maana yake? Mary hata singempea 200 ama ningempea 500. Yani unarudi kujiuliza maswali kama hizo. You have a spirit of rejection. And let me look at my point. We have what? Self-reliance. Self-reliance. You can't rely on yourself. Unataka tu mfanye vitu mkiwa na mtu. Why? Sababu unaogopa ufanye ile kitu peke yako iharibike. Sasa unaanza kusema nani tufanye na yeye, nani tufanye na yeye. You are not self-reliant. You can't do things on your own because you have that fear that what will people think. Hii kitu nikifanya peke yangu kwani itakuwa vizuri? You want to do things with other people. So you are not self-reliant. Insecurity. You are always insecure. Kwa vitu kidogo you are insecure. Insecurity, I think that is self-explanatory because I don't know what example to give, but you are always insecure. Hata kwa simu ya mwenzako, what if he is cheating on me? What if he is doing this? What if this? What if that? Unaogopa sana kuwa that person is doing something behind your back. So you have some insecurities. Yes, insecurities we've talked about. Yes, fear. I almost forgot this point na ni very nzuri sana. You have fear. Uoga sana ya kufanya vitu mingi. Fear. Today I don't think I have good examples because these points are self-explanatory. So we have perfectionism, we have fear, we have pride, we have people pleasing. People pleasing and pride can do together. You always want to do unafanya kitu, yes umejitolea ufanye kitu, but you're doing it so that people can see you're doing it. You are not doing it from deep, you're not doing it deep from your heart. You're just doing it ndio watu waseme, hey, you people pleasing na pride zinaingiana. You want to do this ndio watu waseme, hey, ule mtu amefanya hiyo kitu ni. Yani watu wakusifu, in short. Unataka kufanya vitu ndio watu wakusifu. Unaenda kusaidia offers, you want to take pictures. People pleasing, pride, perfectionism that we've talked about. Yes, constant need to be liked. You always want to capture people's attention. Unataka tu watu wakufurahie wewe. Si kila mtu atakupenda, si kila mtu atapendezwa na wewe. Right? So unataka tu wewe kupendezwa na kila mtu. So if you have those two behaviors, you should know that you have a spirit of rejection. Unaogopa, you are kind of feeling like you are unwanted. Na sasa uko na utu tutabia tukusaidie ndio usifeel hivyo. Unataka watu wakupende, unataka you have pride, unataka ufanye kila kitu kuwe perfect, social anxiety. Unataka uko na hizo vitu zote ndani yako ndio ufanye ndio watu reject. Bila wewe kujua, ukizifanya kwanza ndio watu wanakureject zaidi because they say you are attention seeker, they say you have pride, they say you have that. That is a spirit of rejection. And now let us look the causes of this rejection. Nini kinafanya ukue na hiyo feeling ya that you are rejected? Nini inafanya ukue na hiyo spirit of rejection? Let us look at some of the causes of rejection sensitivity. We'll start with childhood traumas or childhood experiences. Mambo yenye ulipitia ukiwa mtoto mdogo. In your family, when you were growing up, maybe your father or mother, or let's say the kind of parenting you had, haikuwa so sweet, like you were always feeling rejected. Ukupata enough love from one of the parents. Maybe you needed love from the father and you didn't get it. So ulikuwa na feel ni kama ukitembea na watoto wengine wao wako na both parents, wako na mmoja. Now you start feeling like you're not getting enough love. So the experience that you had kutoka utotoni mwako can affect you as an adult, and now you feel like you will be feeling like everyone is rejecting you. Kila mahali unaenda, tuseme, or let's even say ukiwa mtoto mdogo your parents left you and someone else took you akakuadopt. Hata ukigrow up you will always feel like vile tu mamangu alinikataa, vile babangu alinikataa,
That is the same thing these other people are doing. Wananikataa, they don't want me around them. So the experiences that you have as a child, there are so many other examples. You can relate them from what you're passing through. Unaweza relate, what did I go through nikiwa mtoto mdogo that is affecting my childhood, my adulthood. What did I go through nikiwa mtoto mdogo that is making me feel like I'm being rejected. Right? Maybe mkiwa watoto wadogo, you were 3 and the parent walikuwa wanapenda the last born kuliko first born, ama walikuwa wanaonyesha more love from the second born before the rest of you, and now you start feeling like vile tu mamangu alikuwa anafanya pia ndivyo wao watu wanafanya, wanachagua rafiki yangu kuliko kunichagua mimi. You see, you will now have that rejection sensitivity juu hiyo kitu umeishi nayo. Mamangu alipenda brother yangu kuniliko, so pia my boss ana refer my co-worker kuliko mimi. So the experiences that you had as a child can affect you right now and start feeling like you're being rejected even when you're not. sorry. We have low self-esteem, yes, and lack of personal boundaries. So low self-esteem and lack of personal boundaries. Self-esteem yako iko chini sana. You don't believe in yourself. You always think that anything that people are saying ni kitu mbaya, unaichukulia kwa ujuu sana. Self-esteem yako iko chini sana, and mtu akifanya kitu, or let's say you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself, and how do I explain this point? Someone saying yes. If someone low self-esteem, if someone says no to you, even on small things, unakasirika, unaichukua ikiwa kitu kubwa sana. Unachukua sasa, huyu mtu mbona amekataa hii kitu? Mbona amesema no? Like sasa unaichukua kwa unaichukua ikiwa kitu kubwa sana, whereas it's not, and that will bring utaanza kujihisi ni kama unakataliwa even when you're not. So low self-esteem and lack of personal boundaries. We have biological vulnerability. Ama genetic. I can explain this in this way. Unaweza pata in this family wako na hiyo spirit of rejection. That's why unasikianga ile familia wale watu wako hivi na hivi. Yani there is something about that family. Your biological family, there is something about that family. Wale watu wanakuanga hivi na hivi. Yani wako na history yao ya kukataliwa. Tuseme watu walikuwa wanachukia baba yako because your father na wewe it's like a same thing, ama umetoka kwa babako ni root moja, and now you hear someone say ule kijana ni ule mzee, huyo hapana. So hiyo kitu imetoka kwa familia yako. I hope you're getting my point. Yani it's something we can call it a family tree. Ni kitu inafuata from your ancestors, from your grandparents, from what. Now if you don't follow this, that's why I brought this topic, moving beyond rejection. Ndio hata kama hii kitu iko kwa familia yenu, you can move beyond it and usiache ivuke on your next generation, because you find out that babako alikuwa hivi na hivi na wewe uko hivyo. So that spirit is in your family. That spirit, yani familia yenu inanga favor kabisa, familia yenu haina favor, hamna favor. That spirit is in that family. Na hata ufanye nini, even ufanye nini, hata ukuwe the most hard working in the company, bado utakuwa na unachukiwa, unaambiwa huyu afanye vizuri juu kuna hiyo spirit of rejection iko kwa familia yako. Right? So that is, we can call it genetic, we can call it biological. That is one reason that you're feeling rejected, ama uko na that spirit of rejection imetokana na familia yako. We have a personal disorder. Personal disorder is your personality. On my last video I tangled about personality. So kama ulisikiza, I believe by now you know your personality. So if you have a personality disorder, pia inaweza kuwa cause ya wewe kufeel rejected, because you will find out that you are behaving in a way that other people don't like you. unusual way, watu hata hawakuelewi wewe uko na behavior ziko aje, your characters are not pleasing to other people, and you know if you start behaving that kind watu wataanza kukuavoid, people will start staying away from you. So look at your personality, listen to my previous video, ujue personality yako, ndio ujue am I behaving in a way that mimi ndio nafanya watu hawataki kukaa karibu na mimi? Am I too harsh to people? Am I too rude to people? Am I this and that? Ask yourself those sort of questions, ujue your personality. If you have a personality disorder, you can know why people are rejecting you. You know, I told you that kuna wale watu they feel rejected even when they are not, na kuna wale they are directly rejected. Kama hiyo nimekuambia ya family, hiyo most people are directly rejected because that is a spirit from the family. Now this one also can be you can be directly rejected because of your unusual behaviors. Una behave in a way that no one wants to be around you. No one wants to be around you. So your personality peer, work on it so that you can do this. Yes, we have a sensitive personality type. Sensitive personality type. Watu wenye wako shy. Wewe ni introvert. You are introvert. So it will lead you to having social anxiety. Social anxiety we talk about, tuliongelelea hiyo, and we said inaleta fear, inaleta unaogopa to be judged by others. So if you are an introvert, italeta social anxiety. Na ukikuwa na social anxiety, tulisema if you have those kind of behaviors, you are afraid to be judged, you are this and that, watu pia watakuavoid and they will start to reject you. Yes, and one thing you should know, these are the causes, yes, but if I already said that rejection can be, it is a spirit actually, it can't be, but it is a spirit. So because it is a spirit, this can also be, this is inaweza kuwa see the causes that you are feeling rejected or the causes that you are rejected. But because it is a spirit, inaweza kuwa ni kitu ulizaliwa nayo. Ulizaliwa na hiyo kitu, umegrow up na hiyo kitu. So it is a spirit. Also being a spirit inaweza kuwa cause. So it is a spirit that is inside you. Na unaweza kuwa hata si kutoka kwa familia yako ulichukua. Inaweza kuwa you grew up ukashikana na company fulani and people were jealous about you. Oh, huyu anafanya vizuri sana, and kazi yake inaendelea vizuri sana, and they put that spirit of rejection inside you. Unapata your work was doing so fine, you had favors, watu walikuwa wanapenda kukuja kununua kwako, a lot of things, a lot of good things were happening in your life, but someone got jealous about you na akasema huyu akiendelea hivi atainuka sana, and they put that spirit of rejection inside. You know, it is a spirit, and also as we have spirit in us, so spirit to spirit is in a connect. So unaweza pata hata hiyo spirit uliwekewa, so that also can be the cause. And yes, moving on to that, next we're going to look at the impact of the outcome of feeling rejected once we come back from our second break. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let us take our second break. We will be right back. Back to Lift Up Talk Show with Justina. Welcome. Comment, like, subscribe. Usisahau kusubscribe tukiendelea, ikikubamba sana like. So we're looking at impact of rejection sensitivity, the outcome, matokeo magani unayoyapata, ama what happens if you have that spirit of rejection in your life. What happens if you have the spirit of rejection in your life? I said I'm going to call it a spirit because I believe it is a spirit. So we have further feeling of low self-esteem. Self-esteem yako kwanza inakuwa low zaidi. Self-esteem ni sasa kujiaminia kwako inakuwa iko low, inakuwa you don't trust yourself, you're not self-reliable, your self-esteem inakuwa chini zaidi. So unapata a lot of things you can't do them on your own. It can also lead to anxiety and depression. I hope you don't want to fall in
depression juu ya kitu unaweza maliza. Depression ni ile, actually on my next video one time we will talk about depression, but I hope it is self-explanatory. Depression, social anxiety disorder. We talked about social anxiety, that fear of feeling or being judged by others. So unakuwa na hiyo disorder where unakuwa you have fear, you can't do things in front of people because you fear that you're going to be embarrassed. Hata unaogopa kusweat mbele ya watu. Sasa what will people do? Vitu tudogo pia unapata uko na shida yake. Hata kutembea mbele ya watu you can't, huwezi simama mbele ya watu, you are shy, those things. Unakuwa na hiyo disorder, social anxiety disorder. We have intimacy issues. When we are talking about romantic rejection or relationship rejection, I talked about intimacy disorder. Unapata you are there with your husband or your girlfriend or your boyfriend and you have intimacy issues because akikushika tu you feel like this person just want to use me. Yani uko na mafikira mabaya tu, you feel like this person doesn't want me, he or she just want to use me, and you find out that hiyo italeta feelings zako chini. You will have what do we call it, like feelings zitaisha. Let me just use that simple term. Feelings za huyu mtu zitaisha. Intimacy is the intact between you and your husband or your boyfriend or whatever you call him or her. So itakuwa chini. You will have that issues. You will have those mashida huko kwa kitanda. Or what can we say? Loneliness. You will start feeling lonely. Sasa watu washa kuondokea, no one wants to be around you, you feel rejected, you feel unwanted, you don't want to associate with people because you feel like they don't want you around them, and now you start feeling lonely. Unasikia tu kwa hii maisha alone. Na unajua the moment you start feeling lonely, hiyo italeta depression, and you know depression leads to suicidal. Yes, trauma. It can also lead to trauma. You are there, you are thinking, what have I done? What am I living for? You start judging yourself from the past, from nini yenye ili happen, trauma. So those can be some of the impact of the outcome when you have the spirit of rejection. Juu sasa, let's say tuseme kama ni kwa kazi, umelose kazi, you're not wanted there. What will happen? Utakosa kazi, utakaa jobless, and now you start feeling I'm not worthy anymore. Unaanza kujiongelesha peke yako and you start losing self-worthiness. So now as we wind up, let us look at the most important part here on how to fight this spirit of rejection. So how to fight rejection? How can you overcome this rejection sensitivity? How can you destroy this spirit of rejection? How can you win back love from others? How can you win favor? You know, when you have a spirit of rejection, you do not have favor. Wherever you go, you are rejected. So how can you win favor? How can you win acceptance? Kujikubali. You know, when you have a spirit of rejection, you don't even believe in yourself. You don't accept yourself. You always see yourself like whatever you're doing is not right. That's why you're not self-reliant. You want to do things with other people. So how can you do this? So the first thing is remind yourself of your self-worth. Remind yourself of your own worth. Worth yako, maana yako. Say you can do it. Be less afraid of doing things. You can do things on your own. So work on your self-worthiness. So that accept yourself. Unajua ukijikubali pia utakuwa na self-worthiness. So that is the first point. We have look for the learning opportunities. Look for the learning opportunities. Even this is a learning opportunity. Because nimeketi hapa, nikujulishe, nikufunze, nikwambie there is this spirit of rejection that is roaming around you so that you can learn and work with it. So even this one is a learning opportunity. Or you can also learn from your friends. You can learn of what you do right or wrong. You can ask them about you. What do they think about you? Learn. Ujue, utumie your opportunity to change. Ujue, these are the behavior that I do that keep people away from me. Use that opportunity to change. So look for the learning opportunity. Any opportunity that you get, use it so that you can change. Keep things in perspective. Keep things in perspective. Let's say ulienda kutafuta kazi and ukakosa. You know, say lazima uende utafute kazi na upate. So the moment umeenda umekosa and you have that spirit of rejection, utaanza kusema, kujihisi vibaya, kujichukulia vibaya. Oh, nimepoteza kazi sasa, I am this and that. No, you should have a backup plan. You can say, maybe nimekosa hii, then tomorrow I'll go and try again. Maybe nimekosa hii because God has something better for me. Maybe nimekosa kwa hii kampuni because God wants me to work in another better company. So have a backup plan ama backup thought. Si lazima unyemele kwa hiyo because umesimama kuongea mbele ya watu and you feel like you're rejected. No, have a backup thought. Jiambie, I have lost this, but there is something else better out there for me. Figure out on what really scares you about rejection. Ni nini hicho kinakushtua kuhusu hii rejection? Ni nini hiki kinakushtua and you start feeling like you are unwanted? Look at that thing. Figure out what is that. If ni kusimama mbele ya watu, when you talk to them and you start feeling like, no, these people doesn't want me, figure out other way that you can do it. Ni njia gani nyingine unaweza simama mbele ya watu uongee? Or you can even prepare yourself. If you know you're going to talk in front of people, you can prepare yourself. Ndio sasa you have the main points that you want to talk to the people, and maybe when you start to talk, then you feel, oh, nimeongea kitu. So figure out the thing that you're most scared about. If it's losing a job, take your time. Si lazima ukikosa kazi leo then you go back tomorrow to look for another job, then you kose, you keep unaendelea tu kukosa. That it lower your thought. Utaanza kufikiria, now I'm not being wanted. Then what if ukikosa kazi leo, you take 2 or 3 weeks and then you unatafuta kazi nyingine, then unaenda unapata. You see, so figure out on what really scares you about this rejection. Face your fears. Face your fears. You know, if you don't put yourself out there, you won't experience rejection. Usipojitoa huko nje ukaongelesha hao watu, you won't experience a rejection. Na pia usipotoka kwa hao watu, will you achieve your goals? No. So face your fears. If your fear is to talk in front of people, if your fear is to lose a job, face that fear. Enda ukose hiyo kazi, useme yes nimekosa, but next time I'll get another job. So face your fear, because if you don't face them, you won't also achieve your goals. So face your fears. Reject negative self-talk. I even talked about this point on my previous video. So I said negative self-talk inaletanga vitu mingi. Stop saying harsh things about yourself. You know, like I say, this is a spirit, and rejection is a spirit. And so when you start talking to yourself negatively and start saying, mimi nakuanga hivyo tu, mimi ukosa kazi tu, mimi hakuna mali naendanga watu wananikubali, mimi hakuna kitu naongeanga watu waone kama nasema cha maana. Those are negative self-talk. If you start, the moment you start talking about those things, if you start saying, let's say you were married before and the marriage break up and now you're married again, and then you in that second marriage and you start saying, hata ile ndoa ya kwanza iliisha tu hivyo. You are welcoming that spirit of rejection. Unaionyesha you are welcome, you are entertaining it. So avoid negative self-talk, because the moment you start talking bad things about yourself, ile spirit ndio sasa inafurahia na inachukua that opportunity and ndio sasa inakufunikia kabisa. Now because we are here and you shajua this is a spirit, you should avoid to have a negative self-talk. Always say good things about you. Sema nimekosa hiyo kazi, but I know Mungu ako hapo. God has a reason. Unajua sasa hapo umekatiza ile spirit, haitapata nafasi ya kukufuata in your next interview ya kazi. So avoid negative self-talk. Lean on your support lean on your support network. Kana wale watu wanakutia moyo, the people that tells you we love you, the people that tells you you can do it. Like me, like I said on my first video, even alone the second one, I said in 2019 I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but now I was feeling, it's like I also had this spirit of rejection, and I started feeling like when people like my channel, when people like my content, and ila saiki kaisha hivyo tu na nikaachana nayo, because in campus that's when I wanted to start it with my friends there. Nilikuwa nataka tuanze kama a talk show of ladies pamoja, but now I had that spirit in me that was telling me, what if people don't like your content? Na nikaachana nayo, but hii ya saa hii I have people around me. Actually, thank you so much for everyone that is supporting me, because people are telling me you can do it. Wow, you are doing so good. And where there are small mistakes, they tell me next time don't do this, and I take it positively, because already I have overcome that spirit of rejection, because now my self-esteem iko juu kabisa. So the moment you start leaning on a support network, you will realize that ile spirit imekuondokea, because hao watu wanakuweka morali. They are telling you you can do this, we love you, we want you around us. Tuseme they want to go out kwa adventure ama hike, they wanaanza kukuita, so you will feel hey, hao watu wakienda kila mahali wananikumbuka. So also look up onto your company. Juu unaweza kuwa around na watu na every time they do things hata hawakumbukangi. Tuko na rafiki anaitwa Tina, they do things on their own, hawakukumbuki, but the moment you unakaa na watu ambao wanakusupport, the people that believe in you, hata kama wana fake, you know, wewe utajua wana fake, but at least wanakuonyesha we are here for you. That spirit of rejection itakuondokea juu sasa hutakuwa na yale mawazo ya wale marafiki yangu na wao hata nikumbukangi. Kusoka na marafiki ambao wanakukumbuka. Yes, so those are some of the points that you can use to fight rejection. And today I didn't start up with prayer, because I already said it is a spirit, and you know spirit can always be rebuked through prayers. So spirit of rejection pia inahitaji maombi. Ask God for favor. Ask God for favor. Pray for deliverance, because if it is a spirit from a family, you need deliverance. You need deliverance ikukatanishe na hiyo family tree. If your parents were like that, if your brothers were like that, you know, si lazima you all be the same in that family. At wherever you go, you are not accepted, you are not wanted. No, you can pray for it, and you can end that spirit of rejection. You have to destroy that spirit of rejection. You have to pray for favor. You have to pray for acceptance. You have to pray for love. You will find out that kuna watu, they are married, they are trying relationships, zina fail. Not kwa kupenda kwao, that's because they have that spirit of rejection. Na kila mahali wanaenda, that spirit of rejection inawafuata, and they will do things that their partners wataboeka na wao na watatukana. Utashangaa hata alafu baadaye ukibaki ni unajiuliza, aya, ule mtu tuliachana na yeye aje? That was not you. That was a spirit in you that was controlling you, and you have to fight it. And the best way to do about it is through prayer and through speaking to yourself good things. Omba, so pray, fast, and at kanisa, ombewa deliverance, katanishwa na ancestral curses, all those things. Pray for favor. You know, you can be so hardworking na bado kuwe una favor. So favor from God is the best thing to pray for. Yes. So thank you so much. And the bottom line, we can say rejection can sting and make you doubt yourself, but fearing it may limit you, preventing you from experiencing much of what life has to offer. Yes, that was all for today. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this topic is going to touch someone's heart. It's going to help someone. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if you have, you can like this video, you can share it, and you can leave your comment so that you can interact there. Hit the notification bell also, so that once I post a new video, you can be the first one to be notified.
satisfied. So thank you so much. This was Lift Up Talk Show with Justina. Until next time, bye.